Hello everybody, it's Rex here, and today we're going to be fixing Transformers Studio Series 83 Soundwave. Now, what is wrong with this guy? There are two big ones, but the first one we're going to cover first because it's the big one, and the second one is a minor thing that can easily be fixed. So this first one is his face. He's so sad all the time. Look at him, he's sad. He's sad. He's just looking so sad. Why? Why is Soundwave so sad? So we're going to fix that. And we're going to make it look like this. Yeah, like this image. Not that image, but this one. So, that's what we're going to work on. And then we're going to work on fixing Ravage's problem. Because Ravage can't fit in Soundwave's chest as it is. So we're going to fix Soundwave's chest so Ravage can fit in his chest without any problems. So, let's get into it. So starting with the first big issue, of course, is his face, as was stated there. So I'll try to get some more light on that. So not much light there, but there we go. Yeah, you can just see Mr. Sad Soundwave. Oh, she's so sad. Oh, we're gonna fix that. So first we're gonna remove his gown back here, and there's a little bit of preparation for this. So we're gonna remove that. The head could be popped off, but it would have to be put an X-Acto blade between the cracks here to split it. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna end up taping it off. But what you're gonna need is this right here, which can be got at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to use that to fix Soundwave's problem. A little bit of water and some tools. You know, I'm using this little toothpick for smoothing out the bit. So pretty much all we're going to do here is we're going to fill in, camera focus, this spot right there. Grab my little toothpick here. We're going to fill in this spot right here so he's not sad anymore and he's got more of a traditional Soundwave look right there. Alright, so that's going to be a nice straight little piece there, which is where this stuff back here comes in, and then I'll have it hardened, then painted, and it's going to look great. And the water here is to just help get it a little wet and a little bit more moldable in there. So let's get Soundwave here all ready. And so now that we've got Soundwave all ready to go, now you might be wondering why is it all tail like this? Because Milliput here does get on your fingers, and it does take a little bit to get off there. And if you get it on Soundwave here, it could be difficult to get that off of him, so I just covered him up in this. So when I do handle him, none of the Milliput is getting on him, and I'll just make sure to handle him where I put the tape. And so yep, now we need the Milliput all ready to go. And so what the Milliput can come with is you're going to have a blue bag and a white bag, and all you need to do is add the same amount of blue to the white here. And this is a very little bit. I'm only doing a very minute bit there. So I'm just going to cut a very tiny bit, no more than that, just very little. Just put that down, then take just the smallest bit, you don't need a lot. And then all you do is push them together and just smoosh, just like that. And it will start feeling warm in your hands or in your fingers. So you just move it around a little bit, get it nice and mixed together. About 2 to 4 minutes should be just fine. Now that the Milliput's all mixed together, it just needs a little slither cut and then put in between Soundwave's eyes. I'm not going to film this part of getting it in there just because I'm going to have to be looking at it and it might be a little difficult while it's on camera. But I will show you pretty much it's getting cut here, and then so pretty much I'm not going to need all that much here. So again, just need enough to actually be able to hold something here. So we just need probably about that much. And then that's pretty much what's going to be put between Soundwave's eyes. I'm going to roll it a little bit like that. And that's what's going to go there. Just that little bit, just like that. Might even still be a little too thick, so I'm actually going to cut it and just kind of remove some. Because we're trying to make the line the same on Soundwave. So you see, like, I'll show you what I'm doing here. You can see how the line on Soundwave has a little lip right there, and we're just going to add that lip to right in that little groove there. So we're just going to continue that lip all across till it's nice and smooth right in that little spot. So pretty much just have to make sure there's enough here for that. And the water here, again, is just to kind of help smooth it out, to make it smooth with the rest of the plastic. And so you don't want to just soak this. You kind of just want to take a little pick here and put it there and put it on like that as soon as you get it on Soundwave here. And there we go. In the morning I'm going to look at it and see if I need to add a little bit more to it or not. And yeah, so that pretty much fixed Soundwave Sad Face. Now he looks way better and he's not all sad. And there it is, all painted up. And I just used some of this acetyl paint that I had. It's a blue. It's a nice blue color. It's not exactly the same color as Soundwave here, but it blends in pretty nicely. I just took my little paintbrush here and got it right in there. So yeah, that looks a lot better. Doesn't look all sad. Doesn't look all sad anymore. So there's the before image, and there is the after. Yep, definitely a lot better. Very, very good. Happy with that. Much better. And now we're almost done here. So next up, we're going to work on getting Ravage worked on here. So what we're going to do here is a very simple thing with Soundwave here. If you open it and put Soundwave Ravage in Soundwave's case there, you can see Ravage barely fits in there. You can see the gap there. It's very difficult for Ravage to fit in there. It's very tight, and if you really push against it, the back will pop open. So Ravage just doesn't really fit well in there at all. So we're going to fix that really simply by removing this whole back piece, because it's not needed, and honestly the Hover tank mode will be a lot better without this anyways, because you'll have this piece right here, which will allow the attachments. You can use the guns and actually make a cannon on the top of the tank. So we're going to just really quickly remove this inner piece there, and that's really easy to do. There's just 2 screws right there, so we just unscrew them. Now this side here has come off really easy, but the other side is a little tied down there, might be glued in there. Some use the exact blade to pop it out. And there it is. This piece is now out, and you can just throw that away because it's no longer needed. And now with that whole big bit right in there, this can open up and stuff. This bit right here is on a swivel, so this can come off. So I'm just going to end up super gluing that in there because that doesn't need to rotate at all anymore. So I can just glue that all in. And now I can take Ravage and slip them right in there. And look at that. Nice and clean. It's not being forced or pushed on anything. So Ravage is all nice is in there. And you pop it out, you can see the amount of room now in there for Ravage. There's actually an extra bit of space in there for him. And yeah, that's working pretty darn good. And Soundwave is all done here. Now there is one more little thing that is a little issue that I found with Ravage here, and it's a very easy fix for Ravage. And that is him in his little cassette mode here. And that's these feet. If you don't get this mode just right with the tabs and everything, the feet will snag on the sides here. As you can see when I'm putting Ravage in here, like so, you can really see that the foot hits right there. And you have to really finagle it and force it in there. There's a little like dip right there, so you kind of like force it in there. It's a very easy way to fix that problem. The reason why it's doing it is because these little tabs that are in here are positioned in the wrong spot. So they don't really need the tabs, and with those tabs not there, you can easily push it right in there. So all I'm going to do is cut these tabs off because they're not necessary, and it makes the whole transformation, getting them in Soundwave's chest, a lot easier. And now with those pexty little tabs gone, you can really fold that leg all the way in there. And now when you tab the front tab in right there, you can get that arm really curved, and you can get this upper leg pushed all the way up to Ravage's upper shoulder area. So you just take the other leg, do the same thing, just get it all pushed up and in there. And you can see that gives a lot more clearance for the leg. And so now Ravage can easily slip in and slip out without any feet haggling or anything. And with those tabs gone, it makes it really easy to fold these legs in, because man, they're a hassle to get in there. So yeah, there you go. That is the fix for Soundwave. Here, hope you enjoyed this little fix for Soundwave. And now he's great. I really like how he is now. He's a lot better. Yeah, I think he's a great figure. A few little flaws with him along with Ravage, but easy to fix, as I've shown him. And yeah, just a whole lot better now. Yep, A lot better Soundwave now. Definitely my favorite Soundwave, especially now with those minor little fix done to him. So I hope you again enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next one. Until have a great day, and goodbye everybody.